just click on it, and then down here it pop up that I'm live, and this is how you enable it. You just click on my link from YouTube, you just click on it, live chat, and then down here it pop up that I'm live, and there you go. You enable it. You just click on my link from YouTube, you just click on it, live chat, and then
I gotta get it in order. This is comic, isn't it? I know, I know. Thank you, Amber. Last night I had a dream. I dreamt about my love. My love was a high rise, and the high rise was on fire. Flames were licking high, asking, do you jump or burn? As if it was to matter either way, this is forever. And I love you just like thunder. I love you like Christmas morning. And I want you to hold me like I'm going off to war, and I need you like fresh water. I need you like Scotch whiskey. Need a man who is addicted. Oh, I love you just like thunder, yeah. And it brought me to an altar where the despots are forgiven and the charlatans come clean, and it shook my very soul. And from the outrage and the mercy came a simple observation that loving you forever is easier than breathing. And I love you just like thunder, love you like Christmas morning. And I want you to hold me like I'm going off to war, and I need you like fresh water. I need you like Scotch whiskey. Need a man who is addicted. Oh, I love you just like thunder. And as time goes rushing by, just like water for the ocean, and my body grows diseased, my mind is sure to follow. Would you look into these eyes and recall a final time for both of us? 'Cause I love you just like thunder, love you like Christmas morning. I want you to hold me like I'm going off to war, and I need you like fresh water. I need you like Scotch whiskey. Need a man who is addicted. Oh, I Angel came down from heaven yesterday, stayed around just long enough to rescue me. And she told me a story yesterday about the sweet love between the moon and a deep blue sea. Then she spread her wings high over me. She said, I'm gonna come back and see you tomorrow. And I said, fly on my sweet angel, fly on to the sky, fly on my sweet angel. Tomorrow I will be by your side. So this angel came unto me, silver wings silhouetted against the child's sunrise. And this angel said unto me, you're gonna be the man, you're gonna ride. I take my hand, you'll be the man, you will rise. And then she took me way high up over yonder. And she said, fly on my sweet angel, fly on to the sky. Fly on, my sweet angel. Tomorrow I will be by your side. Fly on, my sweet angel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do to fly on. You don't do to fly on. What I do, you must fly, little fly, little fly, little fly, fly. Fly on, my sweet angel. You might need it, something for you to fly on. Fly on, my sweet angel. Tomorrow I will be by your side. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear Atlantic water lap around the eastern shore, as far in as Varnum town. A cannonballs from blockade runners sit silent in the old town ruins. Confederate and Union ships lie mute in their watery drown. It's quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, far in as Varnum town. Quiet on the ocean highway, Sandy Creek to Calabash. I come in from Pender County, all because you asked to hold my hand. When evening falls on Brunswick County, I can hear your laughter as it echoes round the eastern shore, far in as Varnum town. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, 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 We don't need to escalate. War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Picket signs, picket lines, don't punish me with your brutality. Talk to me, only you can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh. Mother, 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 everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us just because our hair is long? You know you've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Picket signs, picket lines, don't punish me with your brutality. Talk to me so you can see, oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh. My name is Billy Austin. I'm 29 years old. I was born in Oklahoma, quarter Cherokee, I'm told. I don't remember Oklahoma. Been so long since I left home. Seems I've always been in prison, like I've always been alone. Didn't mean to hurt nobody, never thought I'd cross that line. I held up a filling station like I'd done 100 times. The kid done like I told him. He lay face down on the floor. Guess I never know what made me turn and walk back through that door. The shot rang out like thunder. My ears rang like a bell. no one came running, so I called the cops myself. They took their time to get here, and I guess I could have run. I know I should be feeling something, but I never shed tear one. I didn't even make the papers, 'cause I only killed one man. But the trial was over quickly, then the hard, long wait began. The court-appointed lawyer couldn't look me in the eye. He just stood and closed his briefcase when they sentenced me to die. Now my waiting's over, and the final hour drags by, and I ain't about to tell you that I didn't deserve to die. But there's 27 men here, mostly black and brown and poor. Most of them are guilty. Who are you to say for sure? So when the preacher comes to get me, and they shave off all my hair, could you take that long walk with me, knowing hell is waiting there? Could you pull that switch yourself, sir, with a sure and steady hand? Could you simply tell yourself, sir, that you're better than I am? My name is Billy Austin. I'm 29 years old. I was born in Oklahoma, quarter Cherokee, I'm told. I've been driving these back roads for 40 odd years, delivering these goods to town after town. I'm union and I'm black. I got a wife and 2 kids, and I'll put them through college, dragging this trailer around. I've been in hundreds of these places to dot these dark highways that stay open all night with their bright neon signs. They're a welcome oasis for us lonesome old drivers. We pull up our diesels with red cleary eyes. So I stop for the paper and that good cup of coffee, and I read and remember how quickly things change. But a slap on the back, someone say, hey bro, what's happening? But it come from so many, Lord, and I don't know their name. But it's nothing you notice and you can't understand. So I keep to the right of the broken white line. But my eyes are still wandering, 'cause I'll always be looking for that good cup of coffee. Lord. I can sit at this counter, get served in a minute, small talk the weather or say nothing at all. But it's there, I can feel it from many years past, saying if left up to me, I wouldn't serve you at all. I take it black with cream and any old sweetener. The hotter the better, warm is okay. I'd even choke down a donut, fold up my paper, pay my $1.50, and be on my way. Hey. Well, it might seem the same for both you and me. A check and a smile, sing have a nice day. But as I climb up into my cab, I adjust my rearview mirror. That's when I notice my color, but it's nothing you notice and you can't understand. So I keep to the right of the broken white line, but my eyes are still wandering, 'cause I'm always searching for it, eternally searching for it. I'll always be looking for that, always looking for that good cup of coffee, yeah. Yeah, I'm always looking for it. No, 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 no. always looking for that good cup of coffee. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, fly into the dark and lonely night. A better life, I need my love to be here, here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of her hair. But nobody can deny that there's something there, running my hands through her hair, each one believing that love never dies, watching rise and hoping I'm always there. I want her everywhere, and if she's beside me, I know I need never care. For to love her is to meet her everywhere, knowing our love is to share, both of us thinking how good it could be. Someone is speaking, but she doesn't know he's there. And everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain you when the other make your belly lame and go wrong. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers was a just like a ringing a bell. You're just like a worn-out shoe. She had a voice just like a honey. Yours just like leather nails and glue. And you can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow, but yesterday done come and gone. Hijack the pie and the whiskey, kidnap your mama's soul. Oh, but worn-out shoes are made for walking. You better get walking, 'cause you ain't gonna be here long. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby. You better live on by. You better get a little bit of that extra whiskey, yeah. You're to keep on walking, yeah, yeah. Keep on peacefully walking. You're gonna pie, yeah, yeah. Boom, boom, got a pie on whiskey, on the pie on the whiskey, yeah, pie and whiskey. It's not something that you wanna do for a real long time, but I understand if you wanna do it for a little while. Right now, 'cause you can't go out nowhere, 'cause you might get a virus. And you can't go out any further than that, 'cause you might get into a riot somewhere. And you can't go out nowhere, 'cause that's the thing of somebody be kneeling on your neck. Got some pie and a whiskey, but you surely, surely won't live too long. baby hair and a woman's eyes. I can feel you watching in the night. Come along with me, I'm waiting for the sunrise. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. When you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, all you got to do is say so. When I feel cold, you warm me. Yes, you do. When I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile just a little while for me, Sarah? Hey, won't you smile for me, Sarah? Down, la da do ding ding do do boom down, ba do ba boom baby ding boom boom a boom 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 smile a while for me. Unfamiliar moon, stars are out of place. Everything is new. Everything is changed. Like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time and she don't understand. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The memories are on. But the DJ says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird and she'll be gone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it anymore. Each step to the front door is higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Now then there's no you. Everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Rockets, moonshines, spend it on the have-nots. Money we make it now. Before we see it, you take it. Oh, make me wanna holler the way you do my life. Make me want to holler the way you do my life. This ain't living, no. Need it, do it, oh. This ain't living, no. Need it, do it. Inflation, no chance to increase my finance. Bills pile up to the sky. Send that boy off into the street to die. Oh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. To make me wanna holler the way they do my life. This ain't living. I need to start a bone. Hang-ups, let down. Bad breaks, setbacks, natural factors. I can't pay my taxes. Oh, make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. To make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. This ain't living. This ain't living. Crime is increasing. Trigger happy policing. Panic is spreading. Lord only knows where we're heading. Oh, make me wanna holler, they don't understand. Make me wanna holler, they don't understand. This ain't this song, 45 years old. Same old story just getting told. Government pathetic. Looks like Marvin was prophetic. Oh, make me wanna holler, throw up both of my hands. Make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. 'Cause this ain't living. This ain't living. Make me wanna say, rockets, moonshine, rockets, the rockets, the moonshine, rockets and the moonshine, spend it on the have-nots. What's the word? Do what you need to do, November 3rd. Don't know what's the word. November 3rd. Pennies in a stream, falling leaves, a sycamore, moonlight in Vermont, icy finger waves, ski trails on the mountainside, snowlight in Vermont, telegraph cables they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People they meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, the warbling of the meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. Telegraph cables they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People they meet in this romantic setting Heart so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, yes, the warbling of the meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont, you and I and moonlight. You and I, moonlight in Vermont. When Jimmy falls in love, he don't call no one. When Jimmy falls in love, he don't tell us so. Weeks of incognito, months of things go well. But when his heart is on the line, he never has the time. When Jimmy falls in love, he don't show for dinner. And you can tell him something twice, but he won't hear. He's got the best of intentions, it's not like he's unkind. It's simply slipped his mind, giving for his sign and singing la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Jimmy falls in love, he'll miss appointments. When Jimmy falls in love, he'll lock the keys out in the car. He sits too long at stop signs, stares off into space. There's something on his mind, he's losing track of time. When Jimmy falls in love, it's no big secret. It's just that I forgot to let you know. He'll play his favorite record over and over again. The groove's the wearing thing that you can hear and sing along. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Any good friend would surely understand. Let infatuation run its course. Oh, but it's a terminal case of spring fever. It can happen any time of year. Sure, it happened to Jimmy here. But when he finally returns your phone call, and every other word is her name, in a world that's so uncertain, Lord, it sure is good to hear. It's like a breath of fresh air, music to my ears and these things. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yeah. La, la, la. Welcome to the first hour. I decided not to speak for the first hour tonight as my form of tipping it a hat to our situation. So I let the music speak for itself, and that's how I decided to roll for that first hour. It's welcome to Vance Gilbert's Monday night acoustic pajama party. I am indeed in pajamas again and playing the songs of somebody's life. I don't know, maybe some of yours, a lot of mine. And I just appreciate you guys being here. And folks, I should be saying I appreciate you folks being here, not guys. I'm trying to clean up my language a bit. And there's the links if you feel like keeping me in work. I don't go back out on the road potentially till the end of the year, so this is what I do. I just thought I'd play and play and play, and rather than run my mouth. And now I'm kind of running my mouth. I've had some requests. I'm going to continue singing anyway. 2:30 p.m. and you're in pajamas. Oh my gracious, where are you? Aloha. Oh, I would get that. Tells me everything where you are. Great, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. So many people to say hello to. I'm not going to try. I'm afraid to change pages to see how many people are actually signed in. I can't get a count because the problems that you guys saw me have earlier was a YouTube thing. They didn't put up the chat room. So I'm afraid to go to the analytics page and see what the chat strength is. And I guess it doesn't matter. So if somebody can look up and see how many people are tuned in and let me know, that would be great. Otherwise, I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. And I just like to know when the bulk of people are. 145, that's formidable. Suzanne, I know you had a request too. 144. It went down since Amber said something. What did you do, Amber? No, I'm so glad you guys are, you folks are. Here I go again. Hi, Helen Dunlap. I don't know who you are. That's cool. Great. Thank you so much, folks, for the numbers. I'm not going to change this page. I'm not going to touch anything. I've got a new camera. And it works like a charm, and it is also the microphone, so I can sing at it, and it does the whole job. And I do have a full house somewhere. It's a clean signal, and I'm enjoying it. So I've just seen the replay here. It looked like I shot the camera of the bird, and I didn't. It was the pointer fingers. And I'm just glad you're here. Some of the songs earlier you might have heard, a handful of Marvin Gaye. I think I'm probably the first person to play a Marvin Gaye, Steve Earle medley. That was Billy Austin by Steve Earle that I'm just learning. And it was an incredible piece of music for me because I heard it live at the Rocky Mountain Folks Festival. And I was sitting in the grass. Hi, Carter. I was sitting in the grass at the festival listening to him sing and realizing what the big deal was because I had started pulling tufts of grass up in my hands and crying because he's just a monster. And he played this song and it stuck with me since forever. And I'm just thrilled to be able to bring it to you and such. And so there you have it. Let me find some other stuff for you to play that I need to practice. Where is... there it is. I haven't played this since a while. Pig ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl, goldfish chirping on the telephone pole, clothesline humming, I can hear it sing when the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring, ain't that easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing Let's see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines, fresh cup of coffee, franks and beans, daffodils blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember even planting them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring. It ain't that easy, like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, guess we'll see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing, fresh cut apple, telephone ring. Any interruption, well that's good enough for me. What I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Ain't that easy, like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. That was for you, Jonathan Sachs. I know you love those kind of endings. Hello, model airplane community, Jason, and anybody else that knows me from that. A couple days ago, I lost one of these, one of the subject materials for this song. I lost an old white man, and that one cut to the bone amidst everything else that's going on. Hey Tommy, I'm sure the Hawks are not listening tonight because they're preparing a funeral for John Sr., a close friend of ours. Yes, Tom. Cheers to John Sr. He's, hi, Henry. Welcome. Glad you're here. John was a cliche. Because when you say salt of the earth, this was the guy. Kathy, I don't know that song. Sorry about that. I don't do any Clapton, really. Louise, I'll do one of those coming up for sure. But John was really a salt. And his family always fed us when we were flying on the model airplane field up in way yonder, New York. Thanks, Dither. Appreciate that. And he and his wife, they'd have my diet for that day, thanks to them, were hot dogs, sauerkraut. Now I'm vegetarian most of the time. Hi, Erica. I know, honey. Wasn't John a nice man? He's such a nice cat. Hey there. Glad you're here. But he'd feed us hot dogs and sauerkraut and Twizzlers. Whatever I wore that day, flying model airplanes, after that drive home, was no wearing that for the next couple days. Sorry about that, but that's the truth. And I didn't care because those people they were just like the mom and pop of the field. And he was also a magnificent modeler, innovative, would help you do anything you needed. And you know what I loved about John most? Marky, Tommy, you might know about this, but I have no idea what his political affiliation was. Sometimes I felt he was liberal, sometimes I thought he was conservative. But he made it clear that it wasn't worth a shit to say either way. It just... So this goes out to John. I got a funeral to go to tomorrow afternoon, and I know that I will have done this. I was such a strange boy, 40 years or so back then. Fat with big thick old glasses, I had trouble making friends. Cruising through my neighborhood, could easily have come to no good end. I stumbled into the workshops of old white men. Call your mother, you can stay. That's about all they'd ever say. And they take the lid off of some old wooden box, and inside would lay a gem made of string, spring, wood, glue. Right then and there I'm sure I knew firsthand the raw ingredients of old white men. Old white men get teary-eyed December 7th. Old white men salute every flag they see. Old white men didn't care how cool I couldn't be. A drop of glue will do to helping men. Put the cap on when you're through, said old white man. It was all ball-peen hammers and calipers, dovetail joints and acetone, tools and printed circuits, screws and spokes and wheels. The difference between truth and opinion. When you're old enough, be sure you vote. And never trust a woman wearing more than 3-inch heels. Oh, white men, living cross-cut chainsaw lives. Oh, white men, they don't talk back to their wives. Old white men, thanks to them, I can sharpen your kitchen knife with a stone. Sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder what became of old white men. Do they synchronize their watches as on and on time marches? Do their belts need extra notches as their waistlines grow big and round? I call their wives up often, and I carry their husbands' coffins as these gray hairs of my own chase me down. Over the years I outgrew my awkward situation. I went to college, joined the cause, became the black man I never was. And over the years I learned to view old white men with suspicion, 'cause I'd heard the world was run to ruin by old white men. Last Thursday I was hunched over my Briggs and Stratton mower, trying to adjust the carburetor when this kid come bending my ear, always bugging me when I'm working. So I said, make yourself seem useful, son. Clean the carbon off that spark plug, wipe it down, and hand it here. Oh, white man, look me squarely in the eyes. Oh, white man, they look right past my skin. Oh, white man, I can hear the most so clearly. Are you gonna just stand there with that sanding block, son? Or make it so these pieces fit again. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging in and being here and everything else. John and his family, he has one son that took to model airplanes so intensely that he ended up being a pilot. So he's a pilot for, I think, United. And the other one is an engineer, and he lives elsewhere. And these people would come out to hear me, and they would freak me out. They would generally come to Godfrey Daniels in Pennsylvania because that's closest to where they were. But at one point they showed up in New Jersey, and another time they showed up in Florida. I was playing a place in Florida, and there they were, looking in the window, and I was just during sound check, and I was like, ah! And there they were, John and Louise Hauk, and it was. Your posts are lovely, folks. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just do. I appreciate it. And this is where we bees at, you guys. This was a request. Was it the Lone Ranger's face? It never looked like mine. Or the flesh-tone Crayola to fix it up just fine. Was it the first man in space? Or the second or third? Or a picture of Jesus? Or the stories I've heard? Well, they can't be the reasons for why I took aim. When I shouldered that rifle, I shouldered the blame. But just for one moment it all seemed the same. Like it was just the way that it was. Was it rocks through a window at some kids on a bus? Was it Amos and Andy? Hey, they looked just like us. Was it sweet Miss America in her lily white gown? Is the man in the moon just a little bit brown? Well, they can't be the reasons for why I took aim. When I shouldered that rifle, I shouldered the blame. But just for one moment it all seemed the same. Like it was just the way that it was. Oh, it was such a surprise. Mama shouting, come and look, see. We was on the TV. Oh, what a sight for my eyes. Count us. 1, 2, 3. Now I have to admit, now that I've had my say, things are different back then than they are here today. Well, I wish I'd have seen it when I was a kid. Maybe I'd have stopped doing all them things that I did. It's 'cause when the governor don't call and they throw the switch down and I dim all the lights in this little old town. Will they look back at me when the years roll around? Say it was just the way that it was. Oh, it was such a surprise. Mama's looking to say, she say, come and look and see, we're on the TV. Look at that. Oh, what a sight for my eyes. Counts 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, hey. Gypsy ran away to an island in the south. My love, sweet love, with berries in her mouth, somewhere on the wind. Smell of her perfume, my love, sweet love, whistle in a tune. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, hey, yeah. Gypsy boy said, you own my heart, and you hold it beside you in your sweet and lonesome way, and you carry it beside you. Your sweet and lonesome day, yeah, my love, sweet love, just to hear you say, do-do-do-do-do, hey, hey. Notes upon a string, so lovely when she sings, my love, sweet love. If only I had wings, I would fly away to your island cabaret, yeah, my love, sweet love, just to hear you say, do-do-do-do-do-do, hey, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do, oh. I don't know where that came from. It's an old Rory Block tune. Thanks for recognizing it, Lisa Jeanette. Hey, Ed. You recognize this. This is your brother's song. This is a song by one of my best friends, singer-songwriter turned psychologist, doctor, David Goldfinger. This is how high the bar was 30 years ago when he was thinking about doing this and decided not to. And I wasn't writing a third as well as this, and I decided I would. Hi, Maria. Good to see you, baby. Check this out. Thumbing through these shoebox letters and photographs, knowing it's too late to cash in these rain checks on expired passion. So I sit right here and bruise myself on souvenirs, wondering if this junk I save will follow me to my grave or to a room somewhere full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams and you. Thinking back on moments I shrugged aside, all the days I let slip past as if I could flip the hourglass. There's a castle in the air, falling into disrepair, an iron will that's gone to rust, neglected and connecting dust in a room somewhere, full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams and you. All the knick-knack, bric-a-brac, odds and ends, a stopwatch, a spyglass, a jackknife, a backstage pass, my sense of equilibrium, all the arguments I thought I'd won, are standing side by side near worn-out coats and alibis in a room somewhere, full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams and you. Hope you're enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying that. Once upon a time when we were dead, you know, just wandering around, biting and eating everybody all over town. Not a lot of brain function at the old spinal cord junction, so we amble and we ramble and make the strangest of sounds. With all that trumping and marauding and human smoke is bored and other zombie business, you know a zombie surely can get bored. So when two zombies meet each other and bump foreheads, it's no mistake. It's a perfect opportunity for some zombie patty cake. Zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. You hope your arms don't fall off and your elbows don't break. Other than that, have yourself a good time. Play you some zombie patty cake. Well, I think I ate the salad that went to CCC. He tasted kind of salty. Well, at least he did to me. And I remember very fondly that bake of bacon just as fast as he can. I have it on good authority that he's the sweetest old man. Yeah, we have lowered expectations whenever we try to dance, cause you're bound to step on somebody's foot and take down their zombie pants, and if zombie pants falling down wasn't the worst mistake. When your leg come clean off with it, it's time for zombie patty cake, zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands and the right and the left and the wrist of your friends. We thought about square dancing, but those rules, for goodness sake, that's too much. Let's just play some zombie patty cake. So if you ever wake up and find yourself dead and you and your friends are always walking around scratching your head and looking for entertainment options in which we all can partake, or get yourself a zombie partner, play some zombie patty cake. Zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands and the right and the left, then the rest of your friends. We thought about breakdancing, but zombie patty cake. Clap, right, left. Don't forget the wrists. Arm wrestling's out of the question. There's just too much at stake, so we go with this option. Yeah, we go with this option instead. If you walking around and you dead, it's the better option for your head. We go and we play us some zombie patty cake. Well, it's come up on that squeedledoid. Oh my God, Johnny, you are making my evening. Yes, indeed. Nashville, whoever you are you happy now that I brought the mood up? You come here to be happy. I ain't all about being happy. You're a wonderful country singing from your heart. See my video to get to know me. I'm glad. I said hi. Thank you so much. Kathy Pye. There's a lot of A's in your name, girl. Yippee, yep, Don, thank you for being out there. Yeah, it's that time. It's 9 o'clock. And that's Bassman, those are good heads for that. I need you people to make me a promise. I need you to make me a promise. I need to make you need to stay safe. You don't have to, you know what, you don't have to, particularly you white people, you don't have to apologize for everything all the time. That's okay. We get it. And when you put up your post about how, the people are wrecking their world out there, the looting is the dirty little handmaiden child of rioting and protesting. It's just how it sort of kind of goes that way, and you're going to have a bad element. So you know what? When you're talking to your black friends, don't ask us, why do they do that? First of all, it's not always us that are doing that. Second of all, what we need to hear as black people, if you really want to take care of us, tell your black friends, say, look, I can't fix anything, but I hear you. That's all we're looking for you to do, is say, I hear you. You're there. I hear you. I don't know everything. Yes, the world could be better. I don't know everything. Sarita, if you're... hi, Philip. I'm glad to see you out there. Although you ran away. You ran away, Phil. You and your wife got in the car and drove away. Why? Left us. All you left us with was your Sunday paper, which we read, and you didn't leave nothing in the refrigerator. So that's our neighbor. We love him. Sarita, if you're still out there, do you remember this? Do you remember these cars that you got me when you were working at the... you were snatching them off the production line, and when we were dating, you were... Hey, Sarita, do you remember these cars? I still have mine. We were dating one summer, and we went to high school together. I've known Sarita for all but 10 years, 12 years of my life. And she would bring these home. She was working at Tyco somewhere in Jersey. But I don't mean to get you in trouble, but I just thought I'd show you that I still had mine. Yes, indeed. Look at it. Yeah. The wheels are all cracked and everything. But yeah, 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 yeah. You remember that, don't you? Your husband is saying, "What? You brought him home with slot cars? What the hell, woman?" Anyway, but yeah. So let me read a couple letters and stuff. We've got. This is from Deb. I'm just calling her Deb. She wants me to call her Deb in the wheelchair, but I know who she is. She's lovely, and I adore her. Thank you so much for your evening online concerts through this crazy COVID-19 pandemic social isolation. Your music has helped me get through the week of no shows, no other concerts, and no other entertainments. I love you. Plural entertainments. Many thanks, Deb. Look at her nice card. She said nice things. Thank you, Deb. Love you. I'll see you in one of these places around here at some point. This note is just wonderful. This is pretty spectacular. The enclosed picture is of Petey. She was 18. And the first of your concerts that I logged into, she toddled in from her after-dinner nap to watch. Each week, Petey would hear you sing and would wobble into the living room. And each week, she was a bit more wobbly, but she still came in to watch. Even in her last week, she still walked from her bed to the living room to listen to your concert. Thank you for bringing her joy in her last week. Sarah, if I could do that to a kitty cat, thank you so much for making me a part of your evening, and I appreciate that. I feel like I promised people I would have a talk show like this. This is kind of what I do. Did I have any other notes here? I think those are the only letters that I had. I'd be more organized. I got all kinds of crap on my desk here. Here's a picture of me and my wife, Susan Werner. Everybody knows that Susan and I, no, we're never married. I'm just saying that there she is. We're playing somewhere many years ago because I look young and skinny, and Susan looks exactly the same because she's got something in the attic, and that's my evening. If you have any questions for me, oh, George, I'm glad you liked the show with Dean. That was a fun night. Thanks for the hearts, Heather. Thank you. Love you, Heather. You're good people. And let's see, who else is out there? I'm going to take a chance and look at the analytics and see. There's still 140 people out there. Look at that. How about that? Oh, let me do it. Yeah. YouTube was being a pain in the butt earlier, but I'm good now. You saw me and Susan at the Freight and Salvage. Yeah, Victoria, that was a fun night. I actually opened that show because she's got quite a nice following out there, but she's always very generous to me. We're generous to each other. Yeah, I stopped in on her concert chat because we support each other, and I don't know if she's been over here yet, but that's all right. I love her dearly. Square root of 81, I don't know. Hey, Siri, what's the square root of 81?
The square root of 81 is 9.
That was a trick question. I knew that already. Hey, Nick Z. Hang tight, buddy. Yeah. Look at me holding Siri up. What is wrong with me? Holding Siri right up there like that. That's so stupid. Yeah, so, what else? You guys got any other questions for me? Love you too, Teresa. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. Again, if you guys are so inclined, there's the key to my my reinvention. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Here's my reason for reinvention. And, yeah, I killed the stream for a minute there. That was my bad. What inspired my bad? Just a story came into my head. I think I may have been over a friend's house where all the houses looked the same, and I wonder what it'd be like for somebody to come home drunk and come into the wrong house. Yeah, I think that's what. Did I know Bill Morrissey? Yeah, I actually toured with Bill Morrissey. We were both on Rounder Records, and we were in a bus together. Me, Bill Morrissey, Cheryl Wheeler, and Christina Olsen, who has since made her name in Australia. And we toured for a month together on a bus. So I knew Bill quite well, actually. Did somebody ask me what the story was behind Charlene? Yeah, Michael, thank you so much. You're so funny. Yeah, somebody asked about the things of, oh my God, Karen, I have been baking, tell Karen, Tony, that I have been baking a chicken a week for myself. And I've had some okay ones, but I just don't do it like she does. So I can't wait. I'll sit in the yard. You can throw me pieces of chicken. I don't care how you do it. If Karen cooks it, I'm there, however it works. I can't wait to come over. I love you people so much. And thanks for taking care of me emotionally and spiritually all over these years. No, I don't want an RC radio control plane. Yeah, those are rolled up plans back over there and also back over there. And they are, Kinko's, I own stock in Kinko's at this point because I actually draw most of my own plans. But I'll start with a little teeny 3-view in a book, something small in a book, like, let me see if I can find you something. I'll start with a little picture of something like this, and then I'll blow it up to the size that I want to build it, model airplane wise, and then I build it and engineer it and fly it. And will I eat omnivorously? It depends on what you have, Drew. I'm old, man, so there's a lot of things that don't agree with me anymore. But Sarah Ford is so sweet. She's a kid. I call her a kid because she's far younger than I am, and she reminds me of that. But she came to a show a couple years ago to help me fund an album. And she came backstage, and she handed me a $50 bill. And I said, "Who are you, and what's this for?" And she says, "I want to contribute to your album." And we hit it off, and we've been friends ever since. The story behind Charlene. The story behind Charlene. Yeah. Oh, Lisa. Let me talk about the shrimp thing that Lisa Jeanette is talking about. Lisa Jeanette, you know what? I had a lot of shrimp over her house, but I had also, the night before, I had a French onion soup at a club I was listening to. Actually, I was performing. I was opening for Aaron Neville at a club, and they had French onion soup that was made with bacon fat. I had no idea. And then I had shrimp, and I had gout attack to beat the band, and I couldn't walk, and I had to teach the whole weekend at Ellis Paul's New England Songwriter Academy, and Ellis had to go out of town and go buy me a cane so I could get around. No, Lisa, I hear you. That's, I'm going to play it. La da da da, la da da, la va, la va, la va. Charlene, Charlene, your laugh was undeniable, Charlene. But you were unreliable like the weather in the fall. When the leaves go golden, I don't think of you at all. This ain't about your laugh or how you throw your head back freely when you gave most of you to me, Charlene. Charlene, Charlene, there's a southern contradiction at your core. Your daddy raised tobacco, your daddy praised the Lord. He take your breath away from you, exhaling Jesus' name. The nights that he would whisper through your fear and through your shame. Cigarettes and crucifixes all became the same, or so it seemed, Charlene. La-da-da-da, la-da-da, 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 la-da-da. Charlene, Charlene, there's a whiskey lipstick paper cup you never threw away. You were never one to waste what could be used another day. You knew it was no overdose, you took just what you needed. A job well done just once, you said, should never be repeated. Not for free, you said to me, Charlene. Charlene, Charlene, they couldn't find your pulse or self-esteem. They shouted clear as you left them like the Frantic's third place team. They left their rubber gloves like you were coming back to clean. That's something you would do so you could tell your friends in heaven how you made it on the scene. Charlene. Charlene, Charlene, your laugh was undeniable, Charlene. But you were unreliable like the weather in the fall. When the leaves go golden, I don't think of you at all. This ain't about your laugh or how you throw your head back freely when you gave most of you to me, Charlene. La-da-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da-da. So Charlene is the story of a couple of people. One of them was the sister of some friends of ours that died, and she was one of those people that was so incredibly like nice and good to people and sweet and happy faced, and she took her life. And the rest of it is a little bit of my mother, who for all intent and purposes did the same thing. Some of the lines in that, I can't believe I'm divulging all this, but people want to know. They couldn't find your pulse or self-esteem. They shouted clear, but you'd left them like the frantic third-place team. They left their rubber gloves like you were coming back to clean. When we went down to, we were told she lived in Maryland at the time in a little house that was really quite slovenly. I was broke. There was really nothing we could do with her. She was quite mentally ill, and she was alone, and she died, and she had prescription drugs in the house. And Maryland law at the time was that if someone dies alone with prescription drugs in the house, they have to call detectives for an investigation. And of course it was cursory for them. They just came in and sort of looked at this and that and the other. They were probably in and out of there in 10 minutes or whatever. But they had examined various things. And, yeah, Don. They looked at various things, and they had left their rubber gloves on various places, just on the table. We were too much in mourning to consider like calling somebody and being angry and such. But in like 4 different places there were these rubber gloves. So as a songwriter might do, you don't get everything out of, you don't get all your sugar out of one bowl. You know, you sometimes your mind makes an amalgam of things. So I took that friend that had died and the images of my mother's house, and put them together and stitched together a scenario that made it. As Mary Chapin Carpenter has been quoted in saying, is that a true story? And the answer is yes, just not necessarily all of it for me. Something I'm paraphrasing, something like that. Thank you, Denise. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know your mom was Don. Your mom was a beacon in the night. Aunt Ann was. I just loved her. Aunt Ann was the coolest. She was the coolest. It was my honor to have sung that funeral to boot. So that was something that I was very thankful that you guys asked me to do that. And I remember what she said about Lynn. Is Lynn listening, Don? Maybe you should tell me if Lynn is listening. It was the loveliest thing for her. Yeah. I was not old enough to know West Virginia Avenue as well as you did, Don. I was more Mitchellville, and those are some crazy times. But I remember the good too. Look at me. Look at what I'm doing. Look at who I am. Obviously, there was some good that came out of that, but it was rough for me. It was a lot of rough for me. But I love. Before your mom died, a couple years before your mom died, I had your mom on the phone about something, and she said about Lynn. She said, "Well, I wasn't sure first when he married a white girl, but I just love Lynn. She fit right into this family like an old shoe." That's what she said, Don. And I think that was the most lovely thing. She said it with such joy in her heart over that woman. And Lynn she's tall and stunning and quiet. Lynn is as zen as the day is long, you know. But that's what she said. Yeah, Lynn fits in this family like an old shoe. And I just thought, this woman. Yeah, she's saved my mom's life many times over. She and Cousin Bert and the other people down there that were a big part of my place. Hi, Ed. I'm sorry about your spine getting fused. But Louise, you've been up against it, love. Yeah, it is heartbreaking and beautiful, Louise. I understand that. It's the final places where their parts of them existed. So Lynn is very amused. Yeah, Lynn, you got to compare it to an old shoe. Yeah. That's Lisa. That's what I'm telling Don. There was a lot of good memories down there, but there's a lot of that was rough for our part of the family anyway, because yeah. So love you too, Dawn. Twice struck. No, I'm done. I'm done singing. It's 9. I've been at it going on 2 hours. I'm just gonna run my mouth for another couple minutes or so, and then yeah, Suzanne. Next week. I'll play it next week if you so desire. Everybody's talking about their I had twice ouchie. That's when I saw Jesus. Well, whatever gets rid of your back pain. I would imagine you having 4 A's in your last name will get rid of back pain. Have I done Icarus? Well, that's kind of personal. But you need to ask Icarus that, Henry. I have not, and I think I'm pretty much done singing tonight. You guys have been. I started at 7:30. So yeah. It was a great night. It was really fun. Thank you for letting me do my first hour in spoken silence, but with music, and that was it was perfect. Oh, Tina, thank you so much. Tina, thank you, baby. Thanks. This is my Christmas present from Tina when I played at her house. Tina sent me this. I gotta find a place to put it, but it's an airplane. Hi, what do you think of that, Thayer? Hey, Tommy, what you guys think? I got an airplane hanger, airplane hanger. Thank you, Tina. The box is in the driveway, and I'm gonna put this up somewhere. That is some magnificently ostentatious shit. I can't wait to hang it up. Thank you, love. Appreciate it so much. Thanks there. Oh, Maria, you're so nice. But you love me, so you have to say that. You and your Hubson. You and your Hubson. Tim wants one too. Thanks, Diff. Appreciate that. It was a special hour for me too. It was exhausting because there's a lot going on out there. Isn't that awesome, Lisa Jeanette? Isn't that something? I see it. You be jealous. I got it. You ain't got one. Bob Hunt, you ain't got one either. I can hang my coat up on this propeller. La 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 goo goo. Take that, airplane bitches. Yeah, thank you, Bill. Thank you for that. Thank you. Tell everybody in the house I said hey, and it was just a prop. Wah wah. Yeah, thank everybody in the house that for tuning in. That baby is so cute. Throw you some kale. You're in the basement. You love me too much to leave. That sounds like the first line of a song that probably never get played because it's just too spooky. Thank you for tuning in, Kathy. Thank you so much. Pat my brother on the head for me if you would. Make him get up and walk somewhere. Yeah, Drew. I know you are, but what am I? Oh, yeah, my maturity. Look what I do for a living. What? Sarita, what'd you spec? S-P-E-C-K, spec. Where's that car? Remember this, Sarita. Sarita. Oh, Sarita, you're so fun. No, why should I change? It's so funny. What else? Well, I usually go till 9:30, but I'm running out of things to say and talk about. People think I'm stupid anyway. It was a great night of music. Thank you, Henry. I'll be back next week. I don't have a theme yet. I'll come up with something. I don't know what the theme might be. I don't know what it'll be. One night it'll be all jazz standards, but I want to go to the woodshed and somebody should make me a propeller hat. You know, listen to that. Tell Rich I don't know where it is. I had a baseball hat with a propeller on it at some point, and I don't know what happened to it, but it. I have pictures of me in it, and thinking about it and looking back, it's just as well I don't have it anymore. Ixnay on the Adhay, I guess. Songs for Healing. Yeah, I kind of did that tonight, Lisa, but I don't know. Songs for Healing. That means I turn everything down and I try to act like I'm recording a New Age album, I think. A propeller hat. That's my accountant, Mary Pacino. Small business aide. She's licensed to work in a whole bunch of other states, too. You guys, if you have a small business, you should use her. She's inexpensive. And she's inexpensive, and that's where I just bag up all my receipts. Where's my envelope? I got an envelope coming to you, Mary. No, I sent it. I sent it already. It went out today, and your check is in it. So, and I have not looked at the the tax return stuff so that I could get some more money from the country, from the United States. But I have not looked at it yet because I've been flat out, and that is tomorrow's gig. Oh, next week talk for the first hour. Oh, that'll go over well, James, like a fart in church. Nobody wants to hear that. Maybe from now on I'll just do the first hour without talking. A mask with airplanes on it? You mean, where is it? You mean this? Yeah, I already got a mask with airplanes on it. Vic and Tina Nippert's daughter, Katrina, drove over to the house last week and brought me this mask. So, and I got another one coming in the mail. So she brought me this, and that's my yeah, baby. That's my mask there. I get the special treatment. Mary, I know sometimes I write you like you don't have to answer it. Sometimes I write you at 10 o'clock at night. You don't have to answer me, but it's just me getting it out of the way. But I love her. We hit it off after I had an accountant that got to the IRS because I was getting audited. I had an accountant. We got to the IRS and he left home a whole year's worth of stuff. He says, I didn't know we were looking at that. I said, that's why I called you. This guy, I should have sued him. But then I met Mary. Mary was so funny. She said, I was hiring a bookkeeper because in the audit, they said, you need a bookkeeper because you keep terrible books. I said, okay. So I found her somewhere going through. I found Mary, and she said, it's X amount of money. I was like, oh, you need more money than that. And so we fought about the money. Yeah, we do get along. We fought about the money. And I said, it's great to have a bookkeeper. I wish I had an accountant. I mean, like an actual accountant to go along with you, And she looked at me, and she didn't even take her eyes off of me. And she pointed to a framed thing on the wall, and it was like an accountant degree. I was like, oh my God, you're an accountant too? That's great. Man, I wish I'd had you to represent me with the IRS. It'd be great if you had like a accountant law degree. And she looked at me again, and she pointed to the other wall, and it was like she said an accountant lawyer. I was like, what? Well, where were you like a month ago when this guy got in front of the IRS, didn't have the year that he had, and says, he looks over at me and says, yeah, you should have been better at this. I was like, you're supposed to be working for me. And that guy was $350 an hour. 1 hour. $350. Oh my God. He was $6 a minute. $6 a minute. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Thank you, Bonnie Hallman. I appreciate you being here. But then I landed Mary, and she has been nothing but a gem for me. This last 2 years is going to be strange. After making an album and then being home, I would guess because of all of this, I could actually claim a home office at this point. But we'll discuss it. I don't want to. Drew, man, if you need an accountant, lawyer, a bookkeeper, she does windows. But Mary's a badass, man. What, Michael? You want one of my bells, Michael? Michael got a bell. Oh my goodness. Well, $6 a minute. Yeah, there's a song title in there somewhere. Andy, you write the damn song. Why is somebody looking for me to write the song? But thank you so much, everybody, for the support, and tell your black and female friends, whoever else is in a group, tell them you hear them and you got their back. That's all Yeah, lunch buddy. Oh my God, we put a hurting on Chinese food, don't we, Mary? Yes, we do. She's a love, and she's just great. No Windows. No, we're all Mac. What? What Windows you talking about? What? I don't understand. Anyway, what's the brand name on my webcam? It's a Q2N, and it's from a it was a gift, and let's see if I could get this to come up. I'll take a picture of it, and then show you the picture of the picture. That's what it looks like. And it's a nice camera. It's cool. Took a little bit to get it going. It crashed my computer uploading the. I'm a pro at uploading drivers and stuff like that now. So, Mary says she does not do Windows. I'm sorry, I misrepresented you. Okay, fine. But she is terrific at numbers and a good person. You also are good at, Mary, one of the things you're great at is if somebody comes in shit panicked about their financial situation, you're very calming. But yeah, she does it out of her office. Drew, you don't even have to go to her office, though. You guys could do a Webb Johnson thing, and that would be a Webb Johnson thing. I should start a streaming service called Webb Johnson thing. That's like, I could make big money doing that. Yeah, Drew, you know this camera? That's what it is. Hey, Peter, you know what, Peter? We'll make a date. I'll come stand at the bottom of your driveway, and we shout at each other, and be friends, and say hey, and that would be great. Peter's a neighbor. He can probably hear me out and around the window. He's right nearby. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you for everything you do and all you that you are. And that goes for all of you. It is 9:30 now, and I'm going to pull up. Still got to get a receipt, dither. You got to have a receipt. If you can't prove it, you didn't do it. Oh, shoot. I sound like the Jesse Jackson of taxes. If you can't prove it, you didn't do it. Something like that. Don't eggplant? What? Maria, what are you talking about? That's nasty. Damn. She didn't hear gift. All right, so cool. I can pull up a receipt for something. I can find something. Webb Johnson thing. Oh, is that what you guys are responding to? Damn, y'all so nasty. Where I get these nasty fans from? Bunch of nasty fans. 90 of them still left listening to me talk trash. All right, CF Baseman. Sounds Percy. I don't even know. Y'all getting tired. Y'all just typing trash now. Y'all typing like this now. Van. That's what you're doing now. Pervy, yeah. See, Louise, that's what you get for trying to use a word that you'll use. Blasted broccoli recipe. Drew, you know what that's called? That's called braising vegetables, man. We do that all the time. Shut up, man. Blasted broccoli. No, it looks like a great recipe. It looks great. Yeah. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys being aboard. Much love to you all. And we will see you in somebody's movies at some point. I'll say it. I say it every week. I just don't like clicking this thing at the top because it means I lose you. But there's a sign here in red that says end stream. That's not something you want to say to a 60-plus-year-old black man. End stream. That just feels wrong. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Ciao. Let me put this up first. One more last commercial if you feel like sending me some money, because this is all I'm doing now. And I have students. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I teach anywhere from 5 to 12 students. Performance, guitar, a voice mostly, and I coach songwriting, which is my big thing. Good night, dither. And so yeah, I do that, and I do this now, and the occasional outside web show, but mostly this, and I appreciate you guys making it happen for me. Much love. I'm going to end stream. Ugh. Ciao.